Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning makes. I hope you guys have all had a wonderful week and that you are excited to be creating on this beautiful Saturday morning. For those of you that are joining in and posting videos this weekend, I want to thank you. I saw videos out there from Kim of Kimbo Creations, Jen, who's Strawberry Cream 39, Andrea Marshall, Kelly Santee Designs, Isabel's Crafts and Design, Emily's Paper Caper, hello to all of you. G of G's Tidbits, hi G. Scrapdoll 7 Creations, who is Anne Marie, hello Anne Marie. Renee, who is fashionably 50-something. And who else? My Paper Caper, who is Misty, hello Misty. Emily, I think of Emma of My Creative Time, and I already said Emily's Paper Caper. Who else was out there? Oh, Side Gig Crafts, who is Tanya. Hello to Tanya. Hello to Nettie of Nettie H Creates. Crafting Cake with Billy, I think, posted a video this week. Sheila, who is Country Girl First Crafts, I think. Gail Banks Creates. Gail and Sheila are both on this weekend, I believe. Who else? I'm not sure if Suzanne, a Creative Muse, I think she did post earlier this weekend, because I think she's gone right now on vacation. But she posted some thank you notes, I think. I haven't watched everybody's videos yet, but I did take a quick peek. I got up this morning and decided to do some creating, and I'm going to dive in and share with you what I have made, and I'm so excited to have some crafty time today. So it's about 10:45, so my video is going to go up a little bit later than normal, around noon today, by the time I get it uploaded and everything taken care of. But let me dive in and show you some of the things that I've been working on. So I created this little kind of quilting themed card, and this is using some die products from Impression Obsession stamps and from the beautiful concepts of Anna White. She is the die designer of these particular dies. And I made this sweet card that on the inside says, "Friendship is sown with love and measured in kindness." And I have been wanting to play with these dies since I got them. And I played around and did a bunch of different things, and then I decided on this particular card to share with you. So let me show you what I used to create that for those of you that might be interested in the products. This is a scissors die, and it's die 1159F, and this is what it looks like, if you're interested. And then these are the Mother's Day Flowers dies, die 1142X. I've used these before on a different video. And I'm sorry I've got the die kind of covering the flowers because I've got extra flowers in the back here. But it's basically a set of 3 daisy dies with the leaves that go with it, okay? So I used that. I was going to use this adorable sewing machine, which is also one of Anna's dies. It's die 1161I, and it's the sewing machine. But I decided to just do the scissors and some twine as thread instead. So I went a little bit of a different direction than when I originally started out in my head. This is die 871Z. It's the sewing accessories, and I use this die right here. Okay, and then I also use the needle. Okay, and I love this die set for just doing all sorts of different things. This heart is one of my favorite things to for the gingerbreads and critters to hold, this little heart. So this is a really fun die set, and there's 2 really sweet buttons that you can make too. I pulled this one out, but I ended up not using it, and this is just some thread spools, and this one is from Memory Box, and it's circa 2013. And then I pulled this stamp set out, and I debated on using this sentiment: "A good friend is like a warm quilt wrapped around the heart. Love is the thread that binds us together," or this one, which is the one I ended up going with: "Friendship is sown with love and measured in kindness." Now, you guys know most of my stuff is pretty old. This is a stamp set called Sewn with Love from 2011, and this is from Our Daily Bread Designs, which I think is now called Divine Designs, if I'm right. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But this is a beautiful cling red rubber stamp, and they do these beautiful purple images, or purple rubber. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. So anyway, I pulled this one out because I thought it went perfectly with the concept of this card. And then the other die set that I used is these hexagon quilt blocks. And this again is from Impression Obsession. And this is one that Anna White designed. It's die 1152U. Okay. And I love this particular shape with these. It's so fun to layer these. And what I did was I actually kept these together, and then I made little frames with this to set this bigger die into. And that's how I came up with this. And then I put the flower on top, and I took the hearts from here and put them in the centers of the little flowers. So that's how I created that. It's 2 layers of the smallest flower with a flower center and then 2 of the leaves. And so I just thought that looked so pretty, and I'd love to make a quilt like that someday. Wouldn't that be fun? So those are the products that I used to create that card. And I also did use the creative dies from Penny Black, these what are they called again? They're called the zigzag stackers. So these are the zigzag stackers from Penny Black, and I also use that as the outer edge around this card here. So those are the products I used to create this card. And again, I just think this turned out so pretty. I might even spray this one with my glitter dust glitter spray when I'm all done, once I photograph it, or maybe even before I photograph it. We'll see. I might photograph it both ways, because sometimes once you put the glitter on, it's harder to get a really good crisp photo. But I love how this turned out. I just think it's so sweet. And I love this little thread holder, because you can have the little hearts show through in a different color just by layering it with a pattern paper behind. So this is, of course, the Petite Flowers print from Arala Mija shop. Hi, Betty. Betty has some wonderful new products in her store, and this is one of the ones that I just love, is this Petite Flowers print, as well as her new quilting paper. And I almost used the quilting paper on this, but I decided that it looked better with this on it. So I just love how this card turned out. I did add 2 of the little fluted quilted pieces here, and I made a little flag up there. And then on the back, I just added these dies right here on the inside. If you see, they have little X's and O's for hugs. And this is a die set that I also used on the back here. For my little tag that says handmade by. And this is a die set from My Creative Time that's called the XOXO border dies. And this is what they look like. And you're getting 4 sizes of dies plus the XOXO. And I use this die set a lot for the inside of my cards, because I love to send hugs and kisses to people. So that is what I used. When you open up the card, your sentiment then is surrounded by hugs and kisses. And I just love that. So really sweet. And then I thought it would look so cute on the back here with that smallest size. So that is my first share for today. Let me set this aside and we'll move on to the second one. This was my Crafty Dares for Friday. I still haven't uploaded my photo because I just made it Saturday morning. I was supposed to make it last night, you guys, but I was just too tired after work. So I did this pretty circle layers dies, MCT D267. This is a My Creative Time die set. And if you look really closely, this is the die that I used to make this half circle at the bottom. And I love the stitching. I don't know if it'll focus, but I love the stitching that's embedded into the circle. Isn't that pretty? So I use that for that piece. And then the card itself is made with these dies. And what's really fun about these dies, when you're trying to line them up to put them together to make a card like this, and I haven't put a sentiment on the inside because I'm not sure how I'm going to use this card. All you have to do is look for the spot that has 2 big half circles on the outside. So 2 bigger scallops in a row. And that's how you line these up, because this is the only spot on the die where there are 2 big scallops. And so it's very easy to line up all your pieces if you're trying to glue a pattern paper to a cardstock layer and then scoring to create a card. You want to make sure that everything's lined up. So you just have to use this spot in the die where these 2 scallops are. So that's just a little tip for you when using this particular die set from My Creative Time. And do I have a name on this one? I do not have a name on this one, but I will try and link it down below, but you'll find it on the My Creative Time website. So both of these are from My Creative Time, and that's how I created this adorable card. The bear, and I've shown this set before. I'm in love with this little bear. I think he's so cute. This is from the Here For You. Let me see if I can go like this here. Here For You Stampin' Die Set MCT 377. And I just love this little bear. Sorry, I've got to something on there. There we go. It's just the cutest little bear, and you can paper piece the heart, which is what I did. And the other thing I love about this set is that it has these tiny little font sentiments. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm always making cards where I just don't have enough room for my sentiment. So I love that Emma makes these really tiny sentiments that you can use. They're just thinner and tinier than other sets that I have. So I love this set. And that is what I used here. And I'm thinking about putting either Thinking of You on the inside, or I may send this to a friend of mine and send My Thoughts and Prayers Are With You. So I just love this set. There's a lot of wonderful things. Sending a Hug to Heal Your Heart is another one that I really love. Where is it? There we go. So this just has wonderful sentiments on it. You can go to her website and read all of the sentiments if you're interested. But I just think this little Crafty Dare turned out so cute. Crafty Dares, hello, Tina. Tina of Tell Him Thank You here on YouTube. She's not making videos right now. She had a loss in her family. I know she's, COVID has done a number on many of us. And we're also just, many of us, grieving. And so Tina, I think, has been away from videos for a while because of that. And our hearts are with you, Tina. But we miss you. But she is still doing Crafty Dares every week. And if you aren't familiar with Crafty Dares over on Instagram, just look at the hashtag Crafty Dares, and you'll see all of the wonderful projects that are made by this wonderful group that I'm part of. I can't make a project every week right now, it seems like, because I'm just working more than I was before. And but I love trying to participate when I can. And this week's prompts were a circle card, glitter, and a bear. So that is what I did. I made a circle card. I used some Diamond Stickles glitter glue. I made little, I took the little sequins and I put a dot of glitter glue in them so they kind of look like flowers. And then I used this sweet bear, of course, from my creative time. And I love how this cute little card turned out. So Tina and everybody, thank you for the inspiration. And I hope you guys will go to the hashtag Crafty Dares and see all the adorable circle bear cards that everybody has made. My friend Dawn and Teresa, and I'm trying to remember everybody that's already put one out there. Pat, I think. Who else? I wish I knew everybody's names, but I certainly have seen all their beautiful heart. So I hope you guys will check out that hashtag. And then if you want this little bear set, again, it's my creative time. So those are all the products actually for this card were from there pretty much. And then I have one other thing to share. I was going to show you, I did glue together the little ice cream or cupcake card from last week. I had shown you guys at the end of my video how to put it together. So I did glue this one together and finish it off with the kind of a brighter pink little ribbon flower. And again, those ribbon flowers were just a clearance box of them that I got. I don't know if this was Hobby Lobby or what, but they were called Fashionable Tidbits. And so that's what I'm using for the little ribbon flowers, if you're wondering. So I just think these turned out so cute. Oh my goodness. So I was really happy to finish gluing this one together. And I just love how the music paper makes you think of birthdays. So that's that. And I do have a video. Last Saturday's Saturday Morning Makes video shows how I did this. Okay. And this again is this sweet ice cream cup is from my creative time also. And then I did one more make for this Saturday. Using this adorable die from Your Next Die, and or from Your Next Stamps, which is a Canadian stamp company, and they call their dies Your Next Die. And this is a little mason jar, and a friend of mine had done a mason jar project. Actually, a couple people on Instagram during Saturday Morning Makes last week and the week before, I think, there were some mason jar cards. And then another friend of mine did a mason jar project, and I was like saying, they made me want to get my mason jars out. So I took my mason jar kit out, and I am going to do some projects, I think, using the Diana Markham fruit stamps to do something. So I pulled this one out just to play with really quick this morning because it was available. And so I wanted to show you what I did. I haven't finished a card yet with this, but I made 3 little jars, and one of them is a shaker. And it has these sweet little pink sequins in it as if it were rose hips jam, or It could be strawberry jam. It could be huckleberry jam. Who knows? But I use these little things, Powder Puff sequin mix, and then the Gina Marie Design sequins. And I love the size of these. The little 3mm ones are so fun. And then this is a mixture of different sizes. So I use those inside the jar so that it would shake, you know, and that's supposed to be the jelly. So this is just a little shaker, and I did finish the back also. And I tied this one with some twine, but I wanted to show you how the die set comes. The die set comes so that you can use this little bow if you want. So it comes that way, and then you can also just use the cutout piece, which is for making the shaker window. You can use that piece to make a smaller size jar so that when you group these on a card, you can get different looks depending on how you group them. And I love doing like a set of jars on a card. So that's my plan, is to finish this off as a card and maybe add some teeny tiny strawberries if I can find any, or something, or maybe some little huckleberries. I don't know. But I just thought this was so sweet, and I just love this die from their company. This is their website, www.yournextstamp.com, if you're interested. Now, this is an older die. Does it have a year on it? I wish they put years on the packaging. It doesn't. So who knows how old this is? I don't know if it's still available, but you could certainly go to their website and contact them if you don't see it, and ask them if it's something that they could bring back if you're interested in it. I would love it if they would make this in a bigger size. I just love this die set. I think it's so cute. I don't know if you noticed, but the little fabric has little dots that are embossed into it, which are really sweet. So it's just a really fun die set. So those are all my projects for this Saturday. And then I had hoped to make, my friend Joyce sent me this. She says, to my dear friend Jill from Joyce. Joyce sent me this little forget-me-not stamp from Peddler's Pack. Isn't that adorable? She said I could use this to make more of my little forget-me-not stamp envelopes or seed packets that I'm making. So I always make quite a few because I like to be able to give seeds to people. And my seeds aren't quite there yet because my plants are still blooming. I showed you cuttings from it last weekend, if you remember, on the video. A rose from my garden and some cuttings from the garden from the forget-me-nots. So I'm hoping to do some more seed packets with this sweet little stamp. And I also have another idea for it that I hope to get to. I always have more ideas than time, you guys. So these are all my projects for this week. And I just want to thank everybody that shares in Saturday Morning Makes with me. It's so fun to share heart with every single one of you. I want to give a shout out to all of my followers over on Instagram and everybody that posts to Saturday Morning Makes over on Instagram, and all of my design team member friends that are working on the Diana Markham Adorn It Stamp Ambassador team. So Marilyn G and Jen and Dee and Cynthia and just Patty and Sue and Renee and Leanne and just all the people that share. I want to give a shout out to Kelly in Idaho and just everybody that posts, Ginger and who am I forgetting? Lisa and oh my goodness. I wish I could just name all of you, but my friend Susan Laverty. I want to give a shout out to my friend P, to Annette, who has recently moved. I'm thinking of you this morning, Annette. I'm thinking of you, P. Everybody send peace and prayers and love, you guys. She's having a hard time right now. I want to say a shout out to my friend Kat and my other friend Annette from Annette's Paper Bistro. I hope you're still watching out there, Annette. I'm thinking of you. And to my friend Anna White, who inspires me every single time she posts a video. I'm so happy she's making videos for us all. She's such a beautiful artist, and her creativity is something that I've admired for many years. So everybody that's joining in Saturday Morning Makes, that's joining in Anna's hashtag, that's joining in Marilyn G's hashtag to make recipe books for the Diana Markham recipe book hashtag, to my friend oh my goodness, to Elise, who's doing Spread Kindness 57. Elise, I mailed 8 cards this week. I just want to thank everybody that participates and makes this community so much fun. Each one of you is a unique, beautiful artist. We all have an artist inside of us waiting to get out if we just practice and create and draw and paint and whatever medium you want to use, Copics, markers, pencils, whatever. I love seeing what you're making. So don't forget to share it with me using the hashtag satmornmakes. I hope to be back with you again next weekend, if not before. And I wish you all joy, okay? Hello, Paula. Hello, Elise. Hello, Rhonda. Rhonda's been away, you guys. Rhonda, we're praying for you. Our hearts are with you. We hope you'll be back soon. Everybody that is grieving or struggling with health issues, our hearts are with you. Hello to Mary. I just wish I could say hello to every single person that I know. Suzanne of My Creative Muse, I hope you're enjoying your time away. And I just hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful new week this coming Monday, okay? And I will see you next weekend for sure. And of course, you're going to see me commenting throughout the weekend on all of your beautiful, beautiful makes. So thank you and blessings, everybody. Bye now.